Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of 10-Minute Tuesdays, where we take on a career development topic in 10 minutes or less at a time. This week, we're going to give the scoop on employers and hiring trends. So I am using the NACE, National Association of Colleges and Employers, Job Outlook 2021 report. So a lot of this is going to be valid for what employers are saying for fall 2021 and moving back from that a little bit, but I think some of the trends are going to hold. So we're going to go through these now. Oh boy, if we could get this to advance. Okay, one big trend that we're seeing that we need to pay attention to is that recruiting cycles are shifting from spring to fall across the majority of industries for both job and internships. So if you are waiting for spring to do your search, you may be too late. Only 36% of employers are searching in the spring, and the majority of them, 64%, are in the fall. So we need to adjust our thinking about when we do the job search. Start looking in the fall. Most employers do plan to recruit virtually. Now, this was for fall 2020 into spring 2021, but from what we're seeing, many employers are still staying virtually. This is changing just a little bit, shifting a little bit more into in-person, but we want to make sure that you all know that most of them are still sticking to virtual recruiting. GPA does seem to matter. 63% of employers screened by GPA, looking for a 3.0 out of 4 or higher, which is why we recommend, if you've got that GPA 3.0 or higher, that you do list it on your resume. Now, employers are looking for certain things on your resume. These are the top 10. Notice that skills 1 through 9 are all foundational core skills. You might hear them referred to as soft skills. We don't see technical skills coming in until number 10. So those core foundational skills that you are learning here at UW Superior in your liberal arts education are really crucial. So what about experience? It's pretty much required. Okay, so students with a paid internship receive nearly 50% more job offers than those who had an unpaid internship or no internship. So getting paid for that internship is important, as well as just having one in the first place. There are some things that give you an advantage in the job market, and they are listed here. I definitely want to point out that there may be some other things that could be added into this as well. So having something like an academic service learning experience that you leverage, different things like that. Job shadow can even be helpful. A virtual work experience through the Forage, a micro internship, those things can also help. We also hear from students quite often, how long before I hear if I get an interview, or how long is it going to take from the time there's an interview to an offer? Now it varies, but these are the averages. So 23.5 days, that's just over 3 weeks from the interview to the offer. And the average is to have 14 or so days to accept or reject the offer. Some will not wait that long. They will want something much sooner. So keep those things in mind. And the other thing I would say is that probably on the low end, from the time you apply until you even hear anything about the interview, is a good 3 to 4 weeks in general. And that's if you hear anything. Employers are watching social media. So you can see here all the different percentages and platforms. What's interesting is just above the hand over here on the right, 47% are searching social media to identify potential candidates. And then just to the left of the hand, 80% post ads on social media to market their organization. And then over here above the LinkedIn symbol on the left side, 50% contact potential candidates through social media. So that is important. And again, people always ask me, is LinkedIn important? Should I be using it? 96% of employers are using LinkedIn. So you need to be there to get access to the employers. How to be a standout job candidate. This is just really important. Use career services. Practice interviewing skills and strategies, get your resume and cover letter reviewed. You have to be networking. You need to be using employer and job databases, but you need to be networking also to be connecting to the hidden job market that's out there, and attending career fairs, going to system career treks. You need to leverage every possible thing you can in order to make yourself the best candidate, to get yourself set up to be successful. The other thing you need to do is research your target companies. This is really important in the interview process, and it is true that the more you know about a potential employer, the more they can see that you're motivated, the more it helps them see that you are a good add to their organization. And additionally, it may help you more easily make connections to the company's values and philosophies in conjunction with your own values and philosophies. And that can help them see you as a good add as well. The other thing, again, back to that experience piece, is you need to get experience. And you can do that through an employer. So employers use their internship, co-op education programs to hire full-time. This makes the most sense, right? So if you were an intern for them, let's say even for 6 or 8 weeks, you did a great job for them. Well, it makes most sense fiscally then. And as far as training goes, to hire you full-time then, if you worked out for them, because that's less time on their end and resource to get you up to speed in an actual position. So it is your advantage to try to seek out an internship with a company that you're interested in working in, potentially into the future. Now, they can always offer you the job, and if you decide not to take it, that's your decision. The other thing I wanted to mention on this slide is, for those of you who can't do an internship or don't want to do an internship or whatever your case might be, keep in mind that we have a partnership with the Forage, and the Forage is 5 to 7 hour sort of mini courses, but they're work experiences through Fortune 500 and other organizations. And you can find that on our website, or you can connect with us in Career Services to learn more about that. It's free for you to do. The other piece I really want to hit on here is just how important it is that you get connected to employers. We provide many, many ways to do this. I just talked about the Forage. That's one way. You can do a micro internship. You can do a micro internship, and you can find out how to do that through Parker Dewey on our website. But there are 4 other things that I strongly recommend. Again, building your network is going to be critical to your career success immediately and into the future. So the first thing I recommend is attend career fairs and networking events. The network is crucial. Check out UW System Career Treks. If you put into a search engine UW System Career Treks, you will find all of them. They happen weekly, and there is an archive of the recorded career treks available as well from this year and last year. You also need to actively expand your network on LinkedIn. So be active on LinkedIn and connecting to folks there. And you can conduct informational interviews. And to learn more about informational interviews, contact us at career@uwsuper.edu. So that's it for this week's 10-Minute Tuesday episode. Thanks so much for joining me, and take good care out there.